Now, I just came to test drive the new Highland, and here is my 2023, and you can see a couple of things kind of side by side here, and looks like maybe I could pull this up a little closer to the other car, but we don't have these little tabs on the bottom of the doors, and we have this white line that comes across and gets into the mirror. But over on this one right here, color is a little different, I think, as everybody knows, but the doors have this interesting thing at the bottom that apparently helps tighten things up and make it a little more sound resistant. I'm finding that it is pretty annoying to swipe up and down for the controls, and also when you're steering around a parking lot, you don't always have this right where the stalk is, so I'm finding that a little annoying. But overall, I do really like the way it's looking. I like the new rear of it better than ours. Not sure I like the wheels any better. This rear diffuser looks a little sportier, but it's very similar. It did lose the center rear seat heater, so with us and a family of 5, I think it's actually nice to have that. I think that the seats look better in our car. I think that this and this just seem a little cheaper, and as does this here. So I'm always looking for things that our car is going to be a little bit better with. But the rear, the ability to have that rear entertainment screen and to have control of the seat heaters for 2 of the seats, I think, and to be able to control the rear climate control is actually really nice. I'm trying to think of other things that would really make a difference for me. Of course, the updated range is a win, but you know, the steering wheel stuff takes a lot of time to get used to, and you can see where my fingerprints are. There's a lot of swiping back and forth, especially when you're trying to park, and I think that's just generally annoying. They do have controls up there, so I guess I have to be in the driver's seat, but they light up and show the gears, so that's a constant place that you'll see them, and it might be less frustrating than trying to swipe up and down on those gears. I don't know if there's any difference that I would expect to see in the frunk or anything like that, but it's probably worth trying to take a look. So let's open that. Let's open the trunk too, and then see if we can see difference. Once again, let's go back to the trunk. This is really looking very similar. It looks like maybe there's a little bit more room over on that side over there. No spare tire, of course. I don't remember that big well over on ours, so I might want to take a look at that. But this is something that I would care very little about, but it looks the same to me. What's going on there? That is actually nice that the wiper filler is down here instead of all the way up there. I just did that for the first time in our car, and spilled it a little bit. So that's actually really nice that that's there. Let's get in the back, because that's where I think I noticed the biggest difference. So here you can see that the seat warmers, boom, you know, only those 2 are available. But the ability to control this in the back, I think, is probably really nice. Only the front seats are ventilated, but I would imagine that would be a really nice feature too. So some of the aspects of it make me think that I would really like to have this car, but again, this is really annoying when you're trying to go around a parking lot and you're turning all the time. Maybe you forgot to put your turn signal on. You know, where is it? You know, like, where is the freaking turn signal? Because you might be doing a little bit of hand over hand, and that can be annoying. I was thinking this would not be annoying until I started driving the car and found it annoying. This here is interesting. That's kind of nice. It just pops up the mirrors for you. I don't know what it's for, but it's a little symbol that I'm not familiar with my Tesla. The cruise control thing, I guess that's where you get into your, I don't know, how often do you really need that? No problems with the wipers being there. Not sure if we have the microphone thing, but yeah, I guess we typically push this in, say open glove box, right? Open glove box, you know, and yeah, so it works the same way, but for some reason the microphone's here instead of here. Not sure what, okay, just like our car, the following distance, and I can't remember what the up and down scroll roller does, but this here is, yeah, it turning channels for us, left to right, and volume, just like the Model 3 does. Not sure if I showed it, but this feels cheaper than our than our 2023, but I guess it is a benefit that it can cover up the cup holder, right? It's more to hide. Don't think there's really any difference in here, but I'm noticing there's only one USB-C charger. There is still the one port down there. I can't remember if that's in the same spot in ours, but yeah, it's pretty similar. Again, not really sure I'm digging the fabric here or the LED, just a personal preference. But let me put my foot on the brake and show you. Okay, so, oh, the card's not in place. So, and now you put the card here instead of here. And that's actually, that makes sense. So it's, what's it screaming about? The seatbelt? That's pretty loud. So here, I'm not sure if I would opt for that, and reverse and drive might be nice to know you just hit there and hit there, because this is, I don't know, man, I'm not really digging this here. See, it's like if I want to, and I don't even really know, am I in park or am I in reverse here? Okay, look at the big R up there, but you know, if you're in park, the car's pretty close to there. It's not way down here. I mean, I don't know why you have the neutral all the way at the bottom, but I'm just not really digging the whole stalk thing, or lack of stalks. That would have probably really hurt our adoption of a Tesla as compared to, you know, our Model 3 2023 that's up there. So overall, I'm going to say I'm happy with my decision. The $7,500 tax rebate was huge. Yeah, it would be nice. The wind noise, I'm sure this is quieter, as everybody says, especially with those little tabs down on the door that I guess help lock things in there. You know, all of that is very nice. So generally an improvement. Not sure I'm digging the lack of stalks, but not sure I'm digging the fabric. Not, you know, this is fine. It feels cheaper, but it's fine. Ventilated seats, big improvement. You know, rear camera control improvement. Exterior styling, I would say, is an improvement, but otherwise, yeah, well, you know, I guess this is probably as long as my videos ever get, and I'm really glad that I had this. But let's go back one more time over to my car, and let's take the key with me, and maybe I'll take this out on the highway. Let's see. So over here, the color is really pretty similar, but I'm actually surprised at how much dirt is on that car, and I think that the older color might not show the dirt as much. You know, I assume both cars have not been washed in an equal amount of time. We don't wash ours, you know, we keep it outside. But this here, this generally seems to, you know, it just feels like a higher quality setup. That our car feels a lot hotter right now, but our air conditioning wasn't on. Maybe that's the problem. Now, the steering wheel is generally simpler, right? Definitely simpler than the other one over there. It had less controls, the stalks. I did not even know that we would have the ability to control the rear separately. I don't know that. I mean, is that the case? Can we control the rear separately? Put heat on in the rear? No, I don't even think that we have the ability to control the rear heat separately. There's nothing there. So it seems to me that general rear climate control is something that you get with the new version, which, yeah, even better than I thought. So rear, I just see seat heaters, man. I don't see anything on here that allows me to control the temperature in the rear. So that's a bigger improvement than I think exists. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm missing that I have rear controls. Maybe because I have the base model, we don't have it. But that's a bigger improvement than I thought with that rear screen, is the ability to have rear controls. Now, our kids are growing up, so we probably won't really need to worry about this all that much in the future, but that's a big improvement.